kasubire wasuze bulonje. Today is a beautiful day. Era tukomye okwogera ku byensimbi n'ebyenguzi okubanga tuba twezimba every single day. This is the Sunrise Show. Obanga mulungu ogwo okubanga ososo okutweyungako. We are here. Tunakuba diving deeper into baking. Obanga nawe wanyagadde otandika that business. Tulukalire ekyenca n'ekikopo kikwatire wamu obeeko bingi by'oyiga. Kosa our social media handles to be a part of this discussion at Promise TV UT on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. Okusindika obwakabo kosa namba 0746 okutweyungako, and make sure you are following us on our social media handles. But in-house today, Tina Christine Namukwaya. She is the CEO of Tina Bakes Uganda. Kuja kumpono ambuza walese cake to testing the works of your hands. Nkana kwatu yigo lugendo lwa baking mucha. Chicha wetambo kubanga omanya. And for now, let us commence with our beautiful conversation. Tina, good morning.
Good morning. So
love is a Friday.
Glory to God. Thank you. Thank you so much. You also look lovely.
We're enjoying you.
Thank you.
Wow. Omwaka gubadde gutya kubanga we are mid-November.
Yeah, God has kept us through this whole year, because usually you enter a year with maybe New Year resolutions, you have so many plans, but then you plan and then God maybe has better plans for you, or has better ways to make you learn in different aspects of life.
Yes.
So we just thank the Lord for we're not in the same position where we were in 2024.
Wow.
Yes.
2024.
So,
you know, people sometimes bazukuka and they've lost interest. They don't know what to do, where to go, and how to face the tough days. How have you been able to face the tough days?
Usually, if I am a believer in Jesus Christ, and usually when you're a believer, you always have hope for better things.
Yes.
I always pray to God, okay, dear Lord, today I'm weak. May you give me the strength to overcome whatever feeling I am feeling.
Yes.
So, and I'm usually motivated, self-motivated, because I'm always not going to be encouraged by maybe what is going on. Things are always going to be tough, but then you have to keep on moving, because life still has to continue.
Yes.
And the day you lose hope is the day you die.
Oh, yes.
So I'm always hopeful for the better.
Hope keeps us going. With the Tina Christine Namukwaya. Christine, you know, I'm looking at you number. You know, bakery is no small joke.
It isn't.
Okwata baking a cake, noteka blueband, monyi sukali motono, baking soda, natawera cake evayo bulungi. So measurements have to really be like right on point. Na eche nebuza okwagala kokubanga baking akwatandika kutya.
I have an auntie. She used to bake a whole goat.
Baking a whole goat?
Yes, baking a whole goat.
Number?
Yes, on several functions. I think I was still young, around P3, P5 there. But then on the day she's having maybe a function to work to, we used to bake a small cake for us, and I used to be the mixer. But then I used to love licking that dough, and then she tells me, Tina, no, do not. And then I want to lick that dough, and then I'll have to eat the cake. She told me, choose what you want. You either lick that dough or wait for the cake to get ready and eat. So I think I picked the passion from her, because the cakes used to smell so good, so heavenly, and then you could not wait to eat the cake when it is ready.
What an inspiration.
Yes, she really, really inspired me to start baking. Yeah.
So
I told you we used to bake only that cake for us. Only maybe a few family members, but she concentrated so much in the other goat baking, like the whole goats baking.
Yes.
You know, you get that whole goats, maybe you boil the rice and then put it inside and then so. Because I remember all that, what she used to do. And for me, I picked the baking. I don't like cookery. Cookery also has its own work, but bakery,
yes,
yeah, that's what I really wanted.
That's amazing. Tina, Uno, to say you've set up Tina Beck's YouTube. Before we get to the name, did you train yourself? Or some of social, maybe YouTube, people say YouTube. How did you learn the skill besides observing from Auntie?
Okay, it was, I think I was in my second year campus.
Yes.
And then there was this advertisement that was going on Facebook from a lady called E.S. Sarah. And she was calling up people to come for training, to only come with the baking ingredients. And how much? Was it 70K? Can you imagine 70K? And I was broke. I didn't have money. So I have a friend, I told him, you know what? I've seen this and I really love baking. I need to go in for this.
Yeah.
How can you help me? And he used to be so handy, so helpful, and he still is. Thank you so much. He's called Katel Sola. He really helped me so much. He told me, okay, Tina, we need to buy the ingredients. You go with your ingredients. The flour, maybe the butter, and the things you're going to use.
Yes.
For the money, I don't remember completing the money.
I'm trying to do money.
Because he first gave me 20, and then I got the 30. I think I completed, but I'm not so sure, because I used to give it out in installments. Yeah. So I learned the basics of baking. It was a 1 week thing. So during that 1 week, we learned the basic flavors, the vanilla, the strawberry. We didn't learn the chocolate. I think the chocolate, I learned it with time through attending workshops, self-teaching on YouTube, and making a little research here and there. So I got to learn other flavors. But I learned that from Sarah A.S. She's located in Kampala here. And then later on I got a job. So during my leave one time, I was like, okay, I need to do this better, because I learned the basics of baking. But then the icing was a problem. And I needed to really get a beautiful touch on the finishing of a cake.
Yeah.
You know, the first impression, people first eat with their eyes, and then they get impressed and excited for what they're going to eat inside.
Yes.
So I went to another baker who is in Boyogere, the king of cakes. Yes. He's so good at what he does. He's so passionate at what he does, and he's so neat. So I enrolled for a week as well, because
at this moment, were you at campus? Were you having your 9-to-5 job?
I was having my 9-to-5 job. So I was on annual leave. Yes, when I usually get annual leaves, I prepare accordingly to what you have to do.
Yes.
So it really helped me. I didn't complete the course because it's usually for a month, but I didn't have time to really attend all that. I had only asked a leave for approximately 7 days.
Here you are 9 to 5, probably one of a dogamba. Let me stay on my paycheck. Nenga checha kusikiriza nogamba kanyingire bakery katika mu center kuiga.
Nowadays, nowadays, by the time you get that job and they tell you you're going to earn this amount of money, at the start you're excited. Because maybe it is new to you, maybe you didn't expect it. Or maybe you're like, okay, I think this money is going to be there anytime. Like, you're guaranteed, I'm earning a salary at the end of the month.
Yeah.
But after some time, you realize, okay, now responsibilities are increasing. You get?
Yes.
Because some of us, we are firstborns. And you know, firstborns are deputy parents. And then your sibling calls you, I need this. And then you also, the things you have to do for yourself are increasing one way or the other. The rent, these other bills. So like, okay, this money is not going to be enough. I have to get something I do aside. So I have been doing cakes, and I am so grateful. I even go with them at work. You see me, you see the business.
Oh,
yes. Yeah. You see me, you see the business. I usually move with my cake clubs. And the days maybe you're having a meeting or anything, and then you bump into a work colleague's office and tell them, you know what, I have this yummy cake. I have these yummy cookies. And I'm so grateful to all of them. They have really, really supported me. Those who have supported me even beyond for their big functions, like their kids' birthdays. Yes, people even trust me with their functions to grace it. I'm really, really grateful.
Oh, Tina, at this moment of time, watoka okubanga oyize because wasoka no you got this short kind of learning. Man, when you get that in a full blast. I'm looking at that moment where now you said, okay, I've got some knowledge. Now let me start. At that moment, what you know, what was the enrollment?
It's always the passion and the courage you give to yourself. Usually people can tell you can do this, but without you believing in yourself, you let all that go in the pit you get. But I was really, really passionate. And I can tell you, the time I started, I didn't have money. I didn't have an oven. Neither did I have a mixer.
Yes.
But I advertised through my friends at uni, and I told them, I'm now a baker, so you guys, you need to support me. Because I first did makeup. After makeup, I was like, I don't think I'll like this. Because yes, you know, during self-realization, you do a lot of things. And I believe that was during my self-realization, I landed onto baking, and I had really a great passion. Yes, I loved makeup, but baking took a higher passion from me. So there's this girl, she's a namesake, Christine. So she gave me an order of 100,000. And that 100,000, it did everything. I bought a big saucepan because initially I had learned to use everything, like I had learned manually. You mix with your hands, you use a saucepan and a charcoal stove, and then maybe you put the fire on top. So I didn't have a mixer, I didn't have anything. So by the time you're done with that cake,
beating the sugar,
oh Lord, your hand is all hurting. And they're like, okay. But then I loved the results. I loved the outcome. The cake was so beautiful. It was so tasty.
Yes.
But it was too sweet. The way they gave me the recipe, I had not modified it.
I get you.
Because the longer you take in something, you get experience. You know how to juggle things around, and you'll be like, okay, let me reduce this, increase on this. Because that all comes with experience and consistency.
Yes.
And I was so happy. The client loved the cake, and I was also at the party. So you know, you always look at the people's facial expressions. Someone can tell you something different. The cake is nice, but then the face is communicating something different. But she liked the cake. So I went on baking. I told
no, Oshaliko 9 to 5.
Yes. 9 to 5. I always juggle these things around, because our parents didn't tell us these things, that maybe you need like 5 jobs from this to the other.
Yes.
Because how did they even survive with us? Because maybe the economy has changed. They construct, they take you to school, they feed you, all those things with the little money they had.
Yes.
So I always have to balance the 9 to 5 plus the baking business.
In full-time business.
I'm still at 9 to 5.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I can see Nagai Priska here says, we are here for you, Tina, the baker herself, and also taking tips, okay? That's amazing. Keep the comments coming. Kakati Tina, eyonga tuvudeyo. Kati utanso baking manually because it's what you had. What did that teach you from this time?
It taught me to be hardworking in one way or the other, and I was still ushering still. I have the 9 to 5. On the weekends, I have these other gigs of you usher at events, you know, when you're still a little bit younger and smaller. That those would they give you and then usher at functions. So one time I went for ushering, and then we had a boss who used to get good gigs. So she used to pay us some good money. So I worked that day. I was like, look, I'm going to work. We had 2 functions consecutively, on a Thursday and on a Friday. And then when I got the money, I bought a hand mixer, and that was an achievement for me. I was so excited, like, okay, oh my God, you get the relief.
Yeah.
So on my next orders, they even looked better. The cakes looked softer and fluffier, and work seemed easier because I had got the hand mixer.
Yeah.
And I was grateful to God. You know, in most cases, when you see where your business comes from, you're always grateful to God, and you always work better to improve it.
Yeah.
Yes, so I continued with all these other jobs to continue sustaining this business.
Okay.
Because usually these 9 to 5 jobs, they help us accumulate the capital you need. Because you'll not just come out of the, if you're not from a planned family, not a planned kid, you have to be the planning kid. You have to be strategic.
That's true.
You have to be strategic, and you'll be like, okay, I have to make this work. I have to be consistent. Yes, because if I had given up, like, these things are hard, I'd not be where I am apparently. Yeah.
Wow. Kakati, Tina, what helped you grow from just your circles and maybe that one day wafana order from a client going to Sovila outside your circle?
Those have been referrals.
Okay.
Yeah, you get a client you don't even expect, and then usually when you're a business person, when you get a call, you do not ask, where did you get my number? Because you're in business.
Sure.
You first listen to them. If they're really speaking in line of what you know, maybe of what they want, what you're doing, then you're like, okay, how can I really help you? This and this. Sometimes get a call. I have an organization. We need cakes, this and this amount, and there were a huge number of cakes.
How did you feel?
I was nervous. I was nervous at the start. I was like, how am I going to pull this off? But they wanted to appreciate their customers. It was at the end of the year. Yes. I was like, okay, how am I going to deal with this number of cakes? They wanted over 100
baby girl
pieces of cake.
Go on.
And I was like, okay, I'm going to make a few calls here and there, because usually your network is your net worth.
Yeah.
And I told my teacher, you know what, we have got this, and I need help here and there. She was like, okay. We baked the cakes, we delivered on time, and everything was successful.
Because that's a big number.
It is a big number. As I've told you, the support you get, usually when you feel maybe things are hard, you always have a support system. These people you can rely on.
Yeah.
And that teacher of mine has been really, really so helpful. She's just a call away. This and this is she's like, don't worry.
Every business person needs a mentor. Yet I go on some type of situations like those.
Yes. Because even like we decorated the cakes with a team. Like usually, you can hire first in baking. We have the cake decorators, cake artists, those who do different things.
Yeah.
So in situations like those, you call out for help, and then also give out some money to these other people.
Yeah. Because
whenever you want to eat all that money to have it to yourself, you're going to be overburdened. You're going to be worn out.
Division of labor.
Yes. So that's what we did, and I just thank God we delivered.
Okay. Nakubulwa Alenagama. Mama Tina is watching live from Busunju. Thanks for the show. Okay. Nagai Preskagamba learned that your network is your network. Okay. Now that's amazing. Tina, has there been a moment nga omuntu akoze order neyekyusa oba cake netatuuka nga wali decorating, and how did you go over that situation?
Yes, I remember I've encountered such scenarios. I think I'll first deal with this one of where a client makes an order and then maybe choose that you no longer want. I'm coming. Now there was this, like, this is my client. They never do such a thing to me. You get?
Yes.
Like, they've been good customers, I always pay on time. And then this one time, she was like, okay, I'll need this cake, I'll need 2 cakes.
Yes.
On this date. Like, okay, can you send me the details? I'm still caught up. You'll be baking the cakes. I'm going to, and then you also want to beat up the time because you have the 9 to 5 job. If you don't do these things on time, you will not manage. You get. You also go at work when you're worked out and you will not execute what you're supposed to do at work.
Yes.
And it will affect you.
Yes.
Because I'm in sales. So after some time, when I even tell her, the cakes are done. She's like, you know what, they surprised us. We no longer need the cakes. When everything is done, the icing, everything. So, but then, God gave me the wisdom to slice those cakes and sell them in slices. But that's what I wanted. But I sliced them and sold them in slices, a few boats, and then I gave out the rest because I would not wait for it to go bad. Then another scenario was during transportation. Our cakes, the buttercream cakes, are always soft. The way you hear buttercream. So one time, I was delivering this cake to my long-time customer. We always make beautiful cakes. We always celebrate with them. They always come to me for any celebrations. Yes. So I'm giving this judge guy a cake. Up straight. Then what that guy did, he flipped the cake. Like literally tears came into my eyes. And I really wanted to cry because the cake was looking so beautifully made. And all my energy had gone to waste because the guy had flipped the cake. Just turning it like this. Now just imagine, he flipped the cake.
That was a disaster.
Flipped the box. And then I called my client. I could not go back because they needed the cake to re-ice it. So I called her. The cake is in such a situation. Can you please get it? And I was even emotional during that time. She told me, Tina, it's okay. The good thing, we're not throwing a big party. It's only an indoor thing. But I had taken pictures. I usually take pictures after decorating your cake. Yes. So she was like, okay. And it was so relieving to me because the feeling I had before talking to her wasn't good at all. But she really calmed me down, told me, yeah, Tina, it is well, just send the cake the way it is.
She was such an understanding customer.
Yes, and if it was a new client, I would by all means go back and re-ice the cake. Yes. Yes.
Okay, Tina, let us take some questions coming in here. Liz Cherry Agamba, Tina, kindly give us some more tips on how to manage being employed and having a serious business on the side, and how do you balance that?
Now, as I told you, the 9 to 5 job helps you to accumulate the capital you want to use in this other side business. But the balance, at times, some people lose their balance. But for us bakers, we usually work at night. Yes, most bakers work at night.
Oh dear.
So you're like, okay, from 9 to 5, I am working, and then you rush home. Either get a judge on those days where you have orders.
Yes.
You get a judge, get home, start mixing. And glory be to God, I eventually got a mixer, I got an oven. So work is really simplified. So you have a weighing scale, you weigh these things and put them in the mixer as you're doing other things, you get. So work is really, really easy. You just make sure you balance these things.
Okay.
So striking a balance at times is usually hard. They even ask me, some of my bosses ask me, how do you do these things?
Yes.
So, but the good thing when you execute, things are visible. Sales are always termed in numbers, and numbers do not lie.
Sure.
So when you hit your target, and then come back to your side business as well, no one will have a problem with you. But whoever wants to balance whatever they have to do with the 9 to 5 job, if you know, like for example with job, should I say you're a photographer, that's your side job. On weekends, make sure you show up to this other side hustle you have. If you're having a gig maybe at night, these birthdays, show up for it and then create some time to sleep so that you can still be productive at the 9 to 5 job.
Okay, Tina. I would also want to understand what are some of the challenges of this business before I started.
I think every business has its challenges, and one of the challenges we have, most of our clients think baking is all about mixing sugar and flour, but it's more than that. Okay. Yes. You have to put in thought. You think about the cake you're going to bake.
Yes.
Like for example, if the cake today is, if you have to deliver the cake in 2 days, you think of the time you're going to bake it, the ingredients you're going to use, the decoration, and how it's going to be transported. So all that, it's like the behind the scene that you guys don't see.
Yes.
And there's a lot of work incorporated in all that. You get. But with passion and determination plus consistency, you can beat all this.
Wow.
Yes, you can beat it all.
Wow, Tina. Naga Priska, she should explain more about mixing the ice and sugar and how to apply it. And also she needs to have a side studying. Is it a long process of ice and sugar mixing?
No, it isn't. But anything you do not know is always hard. But the moment you learn it, it's just a walk in the park. You get.
Yes.
And if you want to learn Naga Priska, we have classes. Yes, we create time, and whoever wants to learn how to bake, we hold classes. And if you're even far, we have online classes.
Nice.
Yes, because the generation is evolving into the digital, so we devise means of how to teach our students. If you're like, I'm always busy, I don't have to be there I can't be there physically on such a day, like, okay, no worries, we have online classes.
There's an option for you to learn.
Yes, because we apparently have a student who is studying online. She's in Juba.
Nice.
Yes.
Tina, was there a moment in time of an abrupt order during your earlier days? When you just started, you want to deliver, you want to.
Yeah, I've never got an abrupt order, but when you've just started, you're always on a panic. You even splash flour unknowingly, like you do not know. Maybe you want to do things hurriedly, and it has ever happened to me. But I usually compose myself in one way or the other. And I was like, okay, you breathe in, breathe out. If you have to deliver, and they call you in the night, maybe at 8 p.m. and you need the money, you need to sleep. So like, okay, now what should I do? If you have the ingredients with you, well and good. But if you don't have the ingredients, tell the customer, I'm sorry, I'm not going to manage. Because usually when you're just a beginner baker, you buy things in small quantities. But the bigger you get, you start buying things in bulk, and it even saves you on the costs. You get. So when I think I had a few ingredients. I mixed it. I didn't sleep that night.
Yes.
and I delivered the cake.
Oh,
You bake it, few minutes, you put it on a wire mesh for it to cool down.
Yeah.
So
What
you can't.
happens if you ice a hot cake?
Oh no, you can't.
I'm just wondering what happens.
No, you cannot ice a hot cake. But I've never because the cream we always use, they're always fat. Be it the other milk cream, be it this other butter cream, they're always fat. So whenever you put something hot on it, or you put it on a hot thing, it's going to melt.
Yeah, true.
You
I
get
it now.
So it cannot be solid the way you want it. That's why they usually you always see cakes in a chilly place, maybe a fridge. Yeah, so you cannot really ice a hot cake. But you can eat a hot cake without being iced.
Have you ever failed to deliver on time, and what happened when you failed to deliver, and how do you deal with a disappointed customer?
Oh. Yeah, that has ever happened to me. It was one time a customer needed a cake with certain flavors, and I had ingredients for the other flavor, and I didn't have ingredients for the other flavor, because the baking is the way I told you. It's not a matter of mixing sugar and flour.
Yes.
The other things that are incorporated. So I had to send a judge guy to go bring it for me, but it took forever. You get? And usually some customers are specific on what they want.
Sure.
So this customer told me, Tina, I need it like this, and on such a time, such a place. I was like, okay, no worries, I'm going to deliver. Yes, my boss. Because customer who is?
Customer is boss.
Yes. So on doing all that, the judge guy delayed, so it delayed my work as well. I ended up delivering late. The customer was a little bit frustrated. But the good thing, we delivered the work the way she wanted it. At least you get frustrated with a very good product at reaching the customer's expectations. But at the time.
Okay.
So I think the next time, she even came back, but the next time, really paid it off. Yes.
Compensated with the second
Yes,
time.
yes.
That's lovely, Tina. As we draw towards the end of the show, pricing yo wajigo tia kubanga esinga okutawanya abantu.
Yeah, pricing has been a challenge. In the beginning, you do not know what to do. You do not know how to price and then get the profits and then balance everything. But as I told you, I used to ask Sarah, for example, you get an order, we have these maybe wedding and then character cakes, these things you see, cake yebi bo, cake indiro. For you, you're just a beginner. You can calculate the things you have used. Maybe you forget to incorporate the transport you have used to pick your ingredients, or you forget to include your labor, or like electricity, or the water you get. So, but with time, you get to learn. But as I told you, my first cake was for 100,000. That is not small money.
For a start.
It's not small money. You get. But if you know your worth as well, you're like, okay, the more I bake cheap cakes, the more tired I'm going to be without getting any value. You get.
Yes.
You have to set a goal, like I do not exceed this, or I do not go below this for such a flavor, for such a cake, before you even go for consultation about the pricing. You get. But if you be like, I'm going to make cakes for only 30,000, you're going to be overworked. You're going to get so many customers because those who want cheap things are there. But cheap things are never good, and good things are never cheap. You get it.
How have you managed to balance your personal finances and business? Sometimes ends up exchanging a mocha.
Yeah, that one also. can be quite challenging if you're not intentional about it.
Yes.
Because you can get your salary and buy ingredients. You'll be like, I'm going to stock these things. You buy them in bulk. And then after some time, you're like, now where has the money gone? Gatoziraba. You get? Because you're like, no, I think I've kept my money in Tina Bates. You get?
Yes.
So you have all these things, so you just pick and use. So afterwards, you're like, these things are done. And I'm not seeing the money.
Yes.
Yes. So now I learned to note down a few things. I don't do so much bookkeeping, but at least I note down a few things that if I bought this, it's going to run me for this such and such a time.
Yes.
And if it's really getting done, I have to shop it. Like you buy maybe one at a go. What gets done, you buy, you get. And I keep the money in the business. Even keep this other money in the business for it to grow. So I always mix up there. Yes.
How do you do it to deliver for customers who are far away?
For example, we have ever got an international customer. The client is in Dubai, and that was from a referral. But they told this client she has the best cake. So we got the order. He was like, okay, I'm even going to travel with this cake. I need to go with it. Please pack it so well. So usually I ask you, where is this cake going to be delivered? If it's in Kampala here, we can easily use a judge. But at times you reach when it has really slept off the board, when it is a little bit damaged. So when I get to know this cake is really going to be transported far, I get different icing. Now use hard icing. You get.
Yes.
You even put skewers. Some clients don't know why skewers we no buti we mulaba mu cake.
Okay.
So there is obuza ono kabeka ngantira mu ebiti. Some people do not know God and they might think otherwise, that you're doing other things to get customers. But yes, the way you construct a flat is not the way you construct a bungalow. You want to put pillars to hold the cake strong. So use those skewers to hold the cake firmly, and then use this hard icing so the cake reaches safely. And I can guarantee you the cake reached safely, they enjoyed it, and I got more clients from outside countries.
What is one of those things like that order? Every time you see yourself speak Tina Bex Uganda, Gamba, yeah. Is it the 100 cake order?
No, not 100 cake order. The
100 cakes that were ordered.
Whatever, you cannot consider your success on yesterday's work. I always determine my success to what is up front. Okay, the other ones were delivered, and what came out from them? Did I get any referrals? Did I get more clients?
I love that assessment.
Have I maintained or retained the clients I have? Have I built my customer base? So basically, it's not the work that I have done in the past. Yes, those ones, the work I've done in the past have really helped me to grow in one way or the other.
Yes.
But I always look up to even these small cakes of 80k. How has the customer enjoyed it? What is the feedback I've received?
Yeah.
Has it really reached up to their satisfaction? Has it graced their function? So we love seeing that on people's faces.
Yeah.
I love seeing people happy. I think that's why I even entered the cake business.
Wow. Tina, I want to say thank you for honoring our invitation.
Oh, it's done. I really wanted it to go on and on and on.
You're not saying guests were Vagambanti.
I know it's short.
Now it was just like 10 minutes.
Yes.
But it was a lovely conversation. osomeseza nti totya kutandika wadde olina 95 kachiko inaweeyo bali akakuleetera ssente ate n'okusomesa nti most times olina okubanga you put yourself at the center of the client's priority and how do you face a tough time keke etuuse bwa bodaboda agiwunzise customer ogenda mugamba you've taught us quite a lot. I know omuntu yenna ayagala otandika baking they've been inspired by your story that they can be able to learn to watandika beating the
manually with their hands.
naye kati wuuno tekanvutesi nga wokola bali ku Snapchat wokuba these pictures.
Okitegeera.
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you so much, Angel.
A lovely conversation. N'abantu bonna abadde ku YouTube, family ne Facebook. Thank you so much for today. Mwayagala kubanga muyiga bingi. This is the Business Treasure Tip on Promise TV, the Sunrise Show. Kansubire oyize bingi. What is sekwerekereza here and today and right about now. Big shout outs to everyone that has tuned in from the start of the show to its end. I can see the team here saying, yeah, keep going. We enjoyed the show and the hostess, we enjoyed everything. Thank you so much. And yes, our website link is thepromisetv.com. Yes. So also follow us on our social media handles at Promise TV UG on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. In case you do have any friend or person who would love to really be inspired by Tina's experience and story, thank you so much to you. Big shout outs to Joy, Stephanie, Minda, and Uncle Mark Okiring, and also Michael. Thank you so much for producing today's show. Big shout outs to you. You can
give out a number to those who want to learn, maybe.
Okay.
Or want to place or cake orders.
I can see. How do we contact her? Yes, shortly.
Yes, apparently we are on WhatsApp and TikTok, but our WhatsApp number is 075 79 222 79. 075 79 222 79.
Oh, you know you're Christine
Namukwaya.
You're mgenyi forward na kuwaliro nzikiriza nkwerekereze as we do have the prayer games coming in kuva sawa satu mpaka sawa satu kitundu. That will be Prophet Dennis Olila or Prophet Moses. Sawa satu kitundu paka eziddako tujja kukola nayo kindergarten. Owegala kulanga naffe kosa namba tambula ku screen 0746405060. But from us to you, we say bye-bye for now. Don't touch.